Good day, grade 11s. Welcome to your subject guidance session for Dramatic Arts Term 2, June examination. We're going to jump right in. Okay, before we start, please make sure that you can hear me. If you're struggling to hear me, make sure your audio is on and your speaker volume is turned up. And note that you will automatically be muted when you join the class. This means I won't be able to hear you, but if you've got any questions, please place it in the chat box and I will get to it at the end of the session. Also, remember, no inappropriate or irrelevant comments. Okay, so we will be looking at the topics that we're going to cover today, will be task 3, the June written examination. Our discussion points, we'll look at how the exam is structured, which topics were covered in term 1 and 2, which journeys you're going to go have a look at, and the types of questions that you will get. And then I'll give you some tips. All right, so your question paper is a 3-hour paper, and it's out of 150. There's 4 sections. Make sure you answer all the questions in each section unless stated otherwise. Read through the whole question paper before answering it. Use your reading time. You've got that. Number your questions correctly. Rule off each question and then start each section on a new page. Only use a blue ballpoint pen unless otherwise stated, and clearly draw the line through any work that you don't want to be marked. Okay? Please don't waste time scratching things out. Just put a line through it so that you don't waste your time. Okay. Next. All right, so your work schedule you can find on OLP under the Welcome Lesson and Resources. It's a good way to go back and study to see what you worked through. You worked according to the schedule, so make sure that use it to help guide you through the study process as well. You looked at realism, a play connected to that, voice and body work, South African theatre, play connected to South African theatre, and then physical theatre. Go through these topics. Remember, there are certain journeys that you work through there. Keep that in mind. Then, on this slide, there's a breakdown of the journeys. Okay, so you're going to go through this document and clearly indicate or use it as a guideline of what to study. And then there are some tips here about answering different kinds of questions. After you've looked at your journeys, this is a good place to go. Okay. Different kinds of questions. You get short paragraphs and essay questions. And then also you get to define different terms. In terms of the prescribed text, you can do a character, well, you will have to, if they ask you, do a character analysis, discuss themes in your play, and plots and subplots and the symbolism, etc. So all of those things relating to your prescribed text, which has an extra document that guides you through that. So it's very important to read your play more than once. Go through that prescribed guide document more than once. Make sure that you understand what the playwright is trying to say. And that you know what is happening where and the motivation of your characters, etc. Okay, then other things about the plays and the performance is also the technical elements. So you will look at firstly the text and how it's written and what it's like, do a text analysis. Then you look at design and the staging choices and the costumes, etc. So whenever you have to discuss a play, please make sure that you remember that you will go back and use the examples from your plays that you've studied. Okay. Right, there's some more tips there on that slide. Please go and have a look at that. When you are studying for your exam, all the games, the warm-up games, etc., the activities that you've done in your learner book, and also, of course, the glossary is extremely important. Okay, now where can you find exam papers to help you study? Okay, so you will go onto OLP and then you'll go to additional resources and you'll find question papers there. Okay, any questions? All right, thank you very much. Good luck with the exam, break a leg, and thank you very much for being here.